Well, it was once again the Multan Sultans' night. 5-0 for them in the HBL PSL as they down Peshawar Zalmi by 57 runs.
Well, another short ball down the leg side this time, but that is that. So Peshawar Zalmi reach 165 for 8. Their quest to reach 223 fails by a distance.
Captain David.
There we are, the end of the game. It's David Willey who maybe fittingly finishes it off. The leg stump is out of the ground. Multan Sultans have done something quite extraordinary.
Bang! Oh, wow! It's got it! It's got it! Tim David, you beauty!
Take inside. Inside. Coming back inside and catch.
Confirmation, and that is that. What a game here in Karachi. It's the Multan Sultans who take it by 6 runs.
Nick Knight alongside me, a really comprehensive victory again.
Absolutely, they were really special, weren't they? Do you know what, before we do this interview, I really should be holding the mic and interviewing you. Because actually, apart from the Multan Sultans who were brilliant, you got a smile on your face, your hubby had a smile on his face, and he's got 50.
Just over. Short. That's well played. It'll go for 4.
Well, that's found a way through. Well, that's gone a long way. Another short ball, not quite the bouncer this time. Just short of a length, in fact, short of a length, and that's swung away beautifully.
That's a good opportunity. Yeah, he's looking to play now.
Well, 138 for 7. Well, that's been... See if he can find me. Well, he's found that. He's found the range here, but this is way over deep. Wide mid-wicket.
Heading toward their 5th consecutive win now.
Super shots, absolutely super shot. You could say that Ben Cutting is having a bit of a net here. Safe to say Ben Cutting has launched that a long, long way to reach his 50. It is. Well, another short ball down the leg side this time, but that is that. So Peshawar Zalmi reach 165 for 8.
All you have to do is hit him in the head to get him going.
I know, well, exactly. Now you know how to sort things out. But yeah, I mean, that aside, and we'll get onto that, I'm sure, they were brilliant, weren't they? There seems to be this inability for captains at the moment to say, I want to win the toss, and by the way, I want to bat first, because, as you rightly say, you know, the trend has pushed its way that way. That wasn't the case, and Multan Sultans took a full advantage of it. I mean, like many Pakistan fans, in fact, cricket fans around the world, I mean, you have to admire the skills and the consistency now over quite a long period of Mohammad Rizwan. I love the partnership he has with Shah Masood. In fact, I love the way they set about their cricket today. It wasn't sort of, we've got to go big in the power play, so let's have a big whack and try and get to 50, 60 as quick as we can. It was proper cricket shots. Mohammad Rizwan, if it's full, he drives it back down the ground. If it's short, he cuts it. If it's short, he pulls it. It's a very simple game. It works well for him.
First ball of the innings, turned away by Shah Masood. Oh, what bowls. That's gone the other way. We've seen this where the leg cutter. Well, that's tucked away well. It doesn't take much, does it? It's an FM moment. It's a fine margins moment. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That is a superb cricket shot. In any form of the game, that's lovely. Well, the width has just offered Mohammad Rizwan one of his favourite shots when he Gets. Well, that's just beautiful. That is just lovely. What a shot that is. What a shot. You've got a pace man in the early overs of an innings and he's played a sweep shot.
That looked to me like a slow ball, and the key was he picked it up so quickly, because when he picked it...
ये गलत हो गया. गलती करेंगे तो बैट्समैन छोड़ेंगे नहीं यहाँ पर इस फॉर्मेट में, क्या कहीं भी. फिर स्लो बॉल और बहुत करीब थे. शॉर्ट फाइन लेग के एक मौके पे लगा कैच आवाज आई, लेकिन दूर थी बॉल, दूर थी बाहर. ओ निकल गई गेंद. ये हुआ कैसे समझ नहीं आया. अच्छा खासा ओवर खराब हो गया. शोएब मलिक ज्यादा रिएक्ट करते नहीं है. साकिब महमूद की नजर हटी, फॉलो किया और एक बार फिर मिसफील्ड. इस बार कप्तान खुद. चांस हो सकता है, चांस हो सकता है, और अपना बदला खुद ही ले लिया. शरफेन रदरफोर्ड ने कैच किया और शोएब ने फैसला किया कि क्यों ना आउट करके अपनी मौजूदगी का एहसास दिला दे, क्योंकि मिसफील्ड तो काफी.
क्योंकि चेंज ऑफ पेस बहुत अच्छी करा रहे थे. अक्रॉस द लाइन चले गए, अक्रॉस द स्पिन चले गए, बाहर जा रहा था बॉल, उसको मिड विकेट की तरफ खींचने चले गए. 3 फील्डर थे कट पे.
And then it set it up quite nicely for Tim David. That's one thing they've just got to keep an eye on, in my opinion, how they deal with Tim David, because he's in such good form. If it was me, I'd just say, right, when we're sort of ticking over to 8, 9, 10 overs, I'd be thinking, right, you're out there, whatever number he's batting. So they just need to be a little bit aware of that, perhaps moving forward. But they've got all the batting resources in check, and they look in great shape.
That'll do nicely. We'll just start with a little 6. We'll plonk that in the sands. Oh, this time, long off, doesn't pick it up, has not picked it up, and another bit of sloppy fielding. He's hit that one all right. He's almost hit that flat. That's an extraordinary shot. Only a man with his long levers and his power can hit the ball like that. That's brilliant.
It generally holds shape and punches it. It'll fly off. 20 more thousand for Go Luplo. Lots being donated here, and expect there'll be even more.
Straight down the ground, and he's nailed that perfectly. Straight back over the ball's head for a long, long 6. That is a lovely shot. Fine. That's gone over the top of the extra cover region. Chase is going to be on to try and track this. They're not going to be able to. That's a boundary. Captain has not been happy at all tonight. Goes wide, goes the Yorker wide. He's hit that for 6. That brings up the 50 stand as well. It's a lovely shot from Tim David. Short and wide and hammered for 6 more. Bang! My goodness, hits the ball a long way. Start of over number 19. Oh, he can get underneath that too, and he's launched it. He's launched it many a mile. 6 more runs this time. It's off the first ball of the over. A little bit shorter that time. There is protection on the bounce. Came to short ball, worked away on the bounce to Rutherford.
Yeah, they're not stopping those long levers anytime soon. He's in absolutely sensational form. But perhaps Peshawar Azami need to go back and have a look in these 5 days off now at their fielding.
Yeah, I mean, it was poor, wasn't it? And it was poor for a couple of reasons, actually. One, they didn't field particularly well. But 2, Mohammad Rizwan, I made this point on commentary, Mohammad Rizwan batted for most of the innings, and actually what he does is put you as a fielder under pressure. So that it's a combination really of concentrating, staying in the moment and not letting Mohammad Rizwan, every time he hits it he's saying 2, 3, and you as a fielder feel that pressure sometimes, and so there's a combination there of the brilliance that he's playing and the way he's playing and putting you under pressure and just focusing.
Absolutely. Well, it was a fantastic win for the Multan Sultans. They head straight to the top of the table. Well, they stay at the top of the table because no one is catching 5-0 at the moment. And unfortunately, it just was not the Zalmi's night.
Ben Cutting's in the runs.
Thank God.